Oh no, this might be like the worst one I've ever seen. In today's video, we're doing another reaction video to some crazy piercings I've seen, and this is a new series that I like to call Why in the World Would You Get This Piercing? I'm reacting to a bunch of TikTok videos I've found of like the most unheard of why would you get them piercings. It's never going to work. What were you thinking? Without further ado, let's begin. Come get your finger pierced by me. Don't forget, I do all body piercings. You sure do. You do absolutely all of them. And what? Why? I think the fact that there are so-called piercers on here that are promoting this piercing, it's like, I've got one, it'd be great. That piercing as a piercer, not going to work, not going to heal. Absolutely not. Do you know how many times in a day we wash our hands? And you might think washing your hands is so clean. That would get so irritated. It would get so dried out. It would be wet then dry all day long that it would be prone to infection and prone to rejecting. I don't even believe you're a piercer because there is no way. And if we're going off what old mate said about it taking 6 months to heal,
it'll fully heal in around 6 months or something.
You're gonna take 6 months off work because it's not gonna heal while you're working, while you're washing your hands, drying your hands, pulling on it, tugging it, getting it wet, getting it dry. It just won't work. I don't believe you're a piercer, I'm sorry, but I don't believe it. Here are some spots where I already tried piercing. This earring is the culprit because the other ones are in my dad's car. I spoke too soon. Oh my God, no. I obviously couldn't record it all because it took at least 5 minutes. What, to jam a blunt earring into your thigh? It says thigh piercing here. This isn't even a piercing. This is just like basically putting a thumbtack in your skin. A piercing generally goes in one side, comes out the other side. I mean, that's not the same for a dermal, but for the most part, they go in one side, come out the other side, and they have some way of like holding themselves in there. For instance, with say a navel piercing, you do the piercing and it forms a tunnel around the jewelry, and then once it's healed, that is what holds the jewelry in place. For a dermal, you have the feet and the flesh grows through the holes in the feet and that locks it in place. Whereas this, it's literally just going to fall out. There is no way that it can actually even stay in this position. This is so silly. Side angles for more proof that you've just jammed something. Here are the after results. So we just got some marks on the skin. If you guys won't believe me still, I wouldn't ruin Kate Spade earrings. These were expensive and I ended up breaking it while taking it out, so I'm mad, and it did bleed, but it was only a little dot and it hurts so bad, so don't do it. So you snapped the earring inside of you. This is taking it to a whole other level of dangerous and like unheard of. And I love that we're calling them expensive earrings. How expensive is it if it's breaking inside of your leg? High quality jewelry shouldn't break. It should not be able to break. Not possible. Like what have you done? This also is an expensive jewelry.
Hello. This is SRQ coming back to you as I always do.
Oh my God, look how inflamed it is. It is puffy as all hell. It is red as all hell. Also, I absolutely do not agree with thumb web piercings, but this isn't even in the right position if it were to be trying to imitate one. It is like here. Thumb webbing is the webbing here, like this spot right here. This is just gone straight through like the side of this person's hand. I mean, the thumb web isn't gonna work, but this absolutely is not going to work.
My hand started to pop and release as I was out.
Pop and release? That should not be a sentence you say when you're talking about a piercing that you have.
So I picked up everything I needed and I'm about to try to get more.
Why? What? Okay, it says infected hand piercing web, trying to pop it and relieve the pain. Oh my God, nope. Not the way to do it. You need to be seeing a doctor at this point. You need to go and get the infection sorted. You need to get on antibiotics. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing a piercer can do. I don't even know if a piercer did this or if you did this. It looks like you're gonna pour peroxide on it. Please don't. That's not going to help at all.
This will just be the start of it.
Oh no.
I'm doing the peroxide first.
Oh no.
I'm letting it open up.
No, that is insane. That actually makes me sick. You do not pour peroxide on your body, let alone on an open wound. Nasty. You can see it like getting whiter. It's swelling more from the peroxide, which it will. It's going to make it more irritated. It's going to burn. It's going to sting. It's going to make it more inflamed. It's going to make it irritated. There's just, no, don't do this.
Pop the top. It started leaking from the bottom. I have the kids helping me, they're helping. But I'm just gonna soften it up.
Soften it up? Imagine going to the hospital and they just cover your wound in peroxide and they go, I'm just gonna soften this up, make it nice and soft so that we can just push all the pus out. Also, this isn't going to soften it up, and this is not the procedure in which to do this. Oh my God, it's terrifying me. That must hurt so bad too.
Good, and it was releasing itself on the bottom.
No. No.
Now,
No.
it's kind of closing.
Releasing itself, I feel like they're talking about like there's pus seeping out of it, but you know it's infected. You don't want to be pushing the pus out, especially if you were trying to hold on to this piercing. Like, let go of it, people, seriously. This isn't going to help in holding on to the piercing. This isn't going to help in making the piercing not infected. Like, doctor.
I have to go in from the top.
What do you mean?
It's
Oh, it is.
right where
There's
that
pus
yellow
coming out of it.
But it was coming out nicely.
Blech.
But now it don't want to.
It's not coming out nicely. That's vile. I die that this person's trying to film a video, an educational video, and the TV is just blaring so loud that you can't even hear what they're saying. Like, what is the point in filming this video?
I'm gonna have to do it with the needle, and then when I move the earring, it opened up.
Sick. Oh, that's sick. No, what? This isn't helping in the slightest.
When it comes out.
Oh no, no. This might be like the worst one I've ever seen.
No, it's just the stupid top skin. Yeah, see, it's just the top skin. I knew it was gonna do that.
They're like milking their infected piercing. This is disgusting. I think we all need to learn to stop messing around with stuff that we don't know anything about. It can be so much more dangerous for you. This could so easily become sepsis, and that's when you're in a whole world of danger. That kind of infection, you saw how bad it is. It's very aggressive. At that stage, it's never going to get better. I mean, the piercing itself was never going to heal as it is, for all the reasons I've said previously, but the fact that it's gotten that infected and is just even worse. It's just never going to heal. That's the thing that you will find with a lot of these types of piercings that are unheard of. You never see them. The fingers, the wrists, they get to a point where it's like so inflamed that they become so infected and people just hold onto it to stop. I remember when I was younger with tragus piercings, I got my tragus pierced so many times. It would never work for me. I mean, I know a huge part of it was the fact that I always slept on it, always and forever, every single time I got it done. It would just go bad and I would think I could fix it by putting like tea tree oil on it. I was like, this will do better, and it would just get worse and worse and worse. Both the inside and outside were just inflamed, hypertrophic scars. It was nasty. It looked disgusting, and then it would turn into a really bad infection, and then I would eventually take it out, which also shouldn't be done. I needed to go and see a doctor to get antibiotics, because you don't take a piercing out if there is an infection in it, because it can get stuck inside. I mean, I did everything wrong. I get why these people are just trying to hold on to it and save it, but coming from a piercer's perspective, please listen, please understand that this is unsafe and you can get yourself very sick from an infection. It can be more than just sick. You can like put yourself into hospital. It can be very dangerous. Be very careful. I'm not trying to terrify you, but I'm just saying, like, don't leave a piercing for like months and months on end, because it will just get worse and worse. It's just not going to get better. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like down below. Let me know if you're enjoying these videos. Let me know down below which one blew your mind, and I will be back very soon. Bye.